On today's show, Out and About Columbus headed northwest to visit the Glass City, Toledo, Ohio. This bustling city offers vacationers awesome amenities, including great family entertainment, fantastic food, a beautiful waterfront, and a world-class zoo. Don't touch that remote. Stay tuned. Year we come to Toledo, we always find something new, and our first stop is at Destination Toledo. We spoke with Kathy Miller about what's new here in the Toledo area. It's just amazing the things you guys have. What a fabulous place to come and spend a vacation. So talk a little bit about why this is a great destination for vacation.
It's definitely a great family destination. The Toledo Zoo, one of the best. It actually just won an award as the top zoo.
Yeah, we're hearing about that in Columbus.
So a little competition, but we came out on top of that. And the Toledo Museum of Art is an awesome jewel of the city of Toledo. Very well renowned. We get exhibits that only come to one or two museums in North America. A lot of times that's our museum, so we're really proud of that. The Toledo Mud Hens, the AAA affiliate to the Detroit Tigers. We're really proud of our ballpark over there. It's built right into the buildings. It's really a great family fun destination. It's affordable, and we get tons of families down.
You have the waterfront up here, and I think that's a big deal in Maumee in that area. Talk about that a little bit.
It is. It's really important that we are on the western basin of Lake Erie, sitting right on the Maumee River here downtown, and it draws a lot of people, a lot of attention. We get tons of inquiries. People want to stay or be by the water. Maumee Bay State Park is super popular. It's booked. Especially the summer months, really, really popular to be out there.
I know you got some new things going on in Toledo this year, and first is, of course, your museum that you've added this year. Talk a little bit about that, because that's fabulous.
The National Museum of the Great Lakes, it just opened on April 26th. It's getting a lot of buzz. It's really just so well done. I think people of every age, from a child to 90 plus, will get something out of it. There's interactive exhibits. It's just, when you go in there, it's like eye candy. There's something to look at.
Tell us how we get to that website, Kathy.
It's dotoledo.org, or you can call 1-800-243-4667. Everything's online, or give us a call and we'll help you out.
Night, grab a drink, dive into the pool, or maybe even go charter boat fishing. Toledo Beach Marina, located just outside of Toledo, has all of that and more. We had the opportunity to catch up with Amy Crouchman, who told us about the newest renovations that has happened this year.
We've had some infrastructure changes that we had to do here. A lot of seawalls that had to be replaced. As everyone knows, the winter was one of the hardest we've had. So a lot of things that started off as just a little could be fixed turned into have to be fixed. So we had to replace some of the hoist well and some seawalls. But overall, it's for the best of the marina. Every weekend there's a band, Friday, Saturday, Sunday during the day. There'll always be live music here. We did a pig roast, an annual pig roast this year for Memorial Day. We'll probably do another one for Labor Day. And that was overwhelming. We sold out. Had no idea that many people would come. So it's been good. There's a lot of people, and it's a good atmosphere to enjoy the water with. If you're looking for just a day trip to go fishing, we have over 30 charter boats here on the property, which is one of the largest groupings in the Great Lakes. You charter, you get on board, go for a boat ride, go out, go fishing, come back. The charter boat captain will clean your fish, and you can come up to the restaurant here and have them for dinner, and or take them home with you. It's a nice way to enjoy boating when you don't have your own boat. We have transient dockage, a fair amount of it, so that we can get a lot of people to come visit. For $1.50 a foot a night, you can come stay and enjoy the restaurant. There's a pool on property, a children's playscape, volleyball courts. There is a deli on property that's located near our Rack and Launch building, where they will make fresh sandwiches for you to order. They also have liquor and beer, pop, sundries, anything you can need, suntan lotion, bug spray, so that's all available. Well, our website has actually just been redone, and it's www.toledobeach.com, and or you can call the office at 734-243-3800.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. OutandAboutColumbus.com. Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. Georgette's Grounds and Gifts is owned and operated by Sunshine Communities, also known as Sunshine Incorporated of Northwest Ohio. Their goal is to benefit and assist those with developmental disabilities. Diane Westhoven talked to us about the importance of putting a smile on every customer's face and the fabulous gift shop behind the coffee shop.
There was a need to find jobs in the community for people with developmental disabilities, and as doing job developing, we just weren't really finding that. So the nonprofit that I work for, Sunshine Communities, they made the commitment to do that. And almost 9 years ago, this October, that's how Georgette's came about. Well, it's named in honor of one of the founders of Sunshine Communities, Georgette Engler. Her and her husband, Roy, had 5 children with developmental disabilities. She decided that after her kids were grown, that she could help other people. So they got property from her parents out where our main campus is today, and they opened Sunshine. This is also a vocational work site. So we have approximately 10 people that work either here in the coffee shop or work in our Fair Trade gift shop in the back, and they do all different kinds of jobs and work along with job coaches and get the training. So it's been very rewarding. They get a paycheck. They've been integrated into the community, so it's really been rewarding. And the city of Maumee has been wonderful to us. The gift shop in the back is all handmade items from artisans in developing and third world countries. Fair trade meaning that they get paid a fair price for what they make. They also monitor their living conditions, their working conditions. There's no child labor used, so it's also social justice. Also in our gift shop, the items that are created in our art studio that is currently over at the main campus, we sell those things, and we also have individuals that make jewelry, and we also have a recycled bag that folks make out of recycled material, and we also sell that in our gift shop as well. The website here at Georgette's is www.georgettes.org. Our phone number is 419-891-8888.
Well, it's a beautiful day for a ball game, and we stopped by Fifth Third Field to check in on the Mud Hens. We talked to Michael Keaty about some of the great things they got going on here with the Mud Hens. Tell us a little bit about the stadium and what happens here.
Our goal is really nonstop entertainment. We know we've got a great product on the field. We've got great baseball, AAA baseball. We've got a beautiful ballpark. We're just really trying to create a great fan experience for everybody that walks in, kids, adults, grandparents, everybody that comes out.
How many of you seat here, Mike?
We seat just under 9,000, but we can reach into the 13,000, almost 13,500 after we get into standing room.
You're big on a lot of activities in this stadium, right? Talk a little bit about those.
Yeah, like I said, we're trying to find activities that are engaging to everybody. We want to find the appropriate activities for kids. We want to find the appropriate activities to fans coming out maybe on a date. We want to find appropriate activities for grandma and grandpa. So we really try to lend ourselves to all groups that make their way out to the park.
You got Winterfest coming up, and this was kind of new for you, right? So talk a little bit about that.
It's new. The NHL has had tremendous success with their Winter Classic. The AHL, the level right above us in the ECHL, they've had a couple very successful outdoor games. No one in our league in the ECHL has done an outdoor game. We will be the first. We do have the luxury of managing a hockey team and a baseball team. Our hockey team just happens to play a block down the road. So we're going to move them, a block over, have them play outside in December. It's going to be December 26th through January 4th. We're actually going to play 2 outdoor games, and we've got over 100 youth, high school, and college teams coming out to play.
We'll talk a little bit about the team store, because I thought there was some pretty interesting facts around that.
Well, we've got the largest team store in minor league baseball. We've also finished first in minor league sports in terms of merchandise sales. So, we like to say the Mud Hens brand is the #1 brand in all minor league baseball.
Well, how do we get more information about the Mud Hens for folks who want to come up from Columbus and see a game up this way?
Absolutely. You can always call us at 419-725-HENS or visit our great website at www.mudhens.com.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. OutandAboutColumbus.com. Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. Next door to Fifth Third Field is a place that's all about making creative glass and impacting Toledo's art movement. The Gathered Art Gallery offers classes, workshops, and many artwork pieces for sale. Adam and Eli explain how the Gathered Art Gallery got started.
Eli, Mike, and I all went to school for glass in different capacities. And when we were done with school, we kind of decided that we weren't done with glass or art and wanted to get together, build a place where we could keep making art, keep talking about it. We were offered this space and we kind of turned it around. It's in the warehouse district, it's really cool, and it just made perfect sense at the time.
Well, when Gathered opened, the three of us had talked about really trying to make it something that the public and the community can come in and have opportunities to have hands-on experiences with glass. So we started a variety of workshops. We have several items, about 10, ranging from apples to paperweights to flowers to cups. When we started doing those, we started out by putting them right before the Hens games, and those were called pre-game gathers. Or right before the Hens games, you can come in and check out our studio and participate in a few glass activities.
We've got all sorts of different glass on display that we make here as a studio. We each have our own line of work that we do separately. We also show works from the artists that rent up here and other glass makers or non-glass makers. Everybody that has a piece of art in here has a connection to us or Toledo. And we're open during the week, Wednesday through Friday. If you're coming up from Columbus, you can come up on the weekends, noon to 6, every day except for Sunday, it's noon to 4.
Well, you can go to our website. It's at gatheredartgallery.com. We also have a Facebook/Gathered Art Gallery and Studios.
If you're looking to stay the night and have the perfect view of Toledo's downtown, the Park Inn is where you need to make reservations. Located in the heart of downtown Toledo, this hotel has amazing skyline views, large meeting rooms, and a beautiful ballroom. Haley Gronemeyer gave us more information about the Park Inn.
The Park Inn is a 300-room hotel located in the heart of downtown Toledo. We are directly connected to the Seagate Convention Center, and we are right across the street from Fifth Third Field and within walking distance to some of Toledo's best restaurants and finest entertainment options. The Park Inn has over 12,000 square feet of meeting space. We have one grand ballroom and a variety of other smaller meeting spaces. We can accommodate groups from 15 to 700 people. We often do board meetings, corporate meetings, class reunions, weddings, even national conventions. We have an award-winning banquet staff. The food is phenomenal, and the service is really outstanding here at the Park Inn. The Park Inn has amazing views, either overlooking the Maumee River or Fifth Third Field. We offer standard kings or double rooms. We also have 8 suites, one-bedroom suites that are very large and can accommodate multiple people. So the Park Inn by Radisson has long been the preferred location for big-name entertainers, political personalities, professional golfers, college football teams. We are even the host hotel for the Toledo Mud Hens and the Toledo Walleye. We are offering special discounted room rates for sleeping rooms, and if you have any corporate or meeting and event space needs, we are offering special promotions for those. So if you just give us a call at 419-321-2010, you can mention Out and About Columbus, and we'd be happy to set you up with some special discounted rates. The website is parkinn.com.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. OutandAboutColumbus.com. Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. On our trip to Toledo, we certainly couldn't miss a Toledo favorite. Of course, from the TV series MASH, you heard about Tony Packo's. Well, we had an opportunity to sit down with Tony Packo Jr. and learn firsthand about this restaurant. Well, Tony, I got to tell you, a pleasure to be at Tony Packo's here in Toledo, world famous. Give us a little of the history. How did this all come about?
Sure, Mike. This all started in 1932. My parents, Tony and Rose Packo, opened up this location here with a $100 loan, and there were a number of other different restaurants in this area, predominantly Hungarian. So they started this, and it was evolved into a couple of items that are products now that were mainstays for our Tony Pacos, which is the Tony Packo hot dog. And then we have some Hungarian specialties, and we've continued that tradition for 80 plus years now.
How is it, do you think, it's gained international presence out there?
Well, this happened in one of the first few episodes of the show MASH. Jamie Farr, who's Corporal Klinger in the show, talks about coming over to the East Toledo from North Toledo and having Hungarian hot dogs with his girlfriend and the sauce dripping down his arm. And from that point on, it was just written into 7 scripts into the MASH show, including the last 2-hour show.
The bun signing thing. Talk to me a little bit briefly how that all got started.
Well, that was one evening on a Saturday night. We were feeding the cast from the theater, and the agreement was that we'd have them come in. And the first person on that list was Burt Reynolds, and that was after he posed in Cosmopolitan. To say the least, he was very popular with ladies, but in any case, somebody suggested, why don't you have him sign a bun? So he signed a bun, and from that point on, we've got about 3,000 buns that have been signed by presidents, prime ministers, sports figures, and actors, so it's carried on.
So can people order food online from you?
Absolutely. We have TonyPacos.com.
Fantastic. So even if you can't make it up here from Columbus, you can get online and order, right?
Absolutely.
Well, on our trip to Toledo, we had to stop by the #1 ranked zoo in Ohio, the Toledo Zoo, and we're here at the Tweet Retreat, and you can see one of the parakeets here enjoying a little bit of food. We learned more about this great zoo from Chuck. Well, Chuck, it's a pleasure to be at the world-famous Toledo Zoo. I think we got some friends down in Columbus going, oh, my God, it's now #1. So,
#1.
So let's talk about why it is the #1 zoo. Some of the new things that are coming this year. Let's talk a little bit about this great place.
Well, this year at the Toledo Zoo, it's the year of flight. So there's a lot of new flight-themed exhibits, new animals for guests to see. In particular with birds, we have a new flamingo exhibit, Flamingo Key, which features 27 American flamingos. This is the first time in over 30 years that flamingos have been on display at the Toledo Zoo, so it's very exciting for both the guests and the staff members that work with the birds. In addition to Flamingo Key, we also have a brand new penguin exhibit, which features African penguins. What makes it unique and really exciting for guests is that it is a walk-through exhibit, so you get very up close and personal with the birds, which is really neat. In addition to Penguin Beach and Flamingo Key, we also have the Keat Retreat, which features about 250 budgies, Australian parakeets, and it's included with admission. You could go ahead and walk in, and for a nominal fee, you can buy a seed stick and actually feed the birds. The birds will come right to you, land on the feed stick, and eat right off of it. So it's a lot of fun. The guests are really enjoying it.
Aside from the exhibits, you guys also do concerts here as well, right?
Yep, we have concerts throughout the summer right here at the Toledo Zoo in the amphitheater. And there's a full schedule of the concerts available on the Toledo Zoo website, toledozoo.org.
If you have a zoo membership with Columbus or Cincinnati or one of the other Ohio zoos, you can save money coming here, right?
Yeah, it's great. The Ohio zoos are all part of a reciprocal program. So if you're a member of one Ohio zoo, you save on admission going to another one.
So Chuck, how can people learn more about the Toledo Zoo that are coming up this way?
Well, you could always visit the zoo's website, toledozoo.org.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime, outandaboutcolumbus.com. Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/outandaboutcolumbus. Bar 145 considers itself to be a hybrid gastropub that offers high-quality foods and spirits. Chef Robbie Lucas created several popular dishes and spoke to us about Bar 145's menu and what makes them a unique place to grab a bite in Toledo.
You know, everybody sees Bar 145 and they hear burgers, bands, and bourbon, and they think that we're just a bar that, serves burgers. And we do. I mean, that's absolutely what we do. But it's not like you necessarily see. It's not a flat top, greasy burger. I think the word gourmet is thrown around too too loosely these days. We're a full scratch kitchen. We make everything here in-house, even down to our bacon. Our burgers, we just try to take up to a different notch and try to put different things on it that you're not necessarily used to and try to make it work. Our other dishes really reflect the gastropub side of things. So we will take our bar wings, for example. Everybody's had wings before their entire life. What we serve is actually not a wing at all. We actually serve a confit of duck leg that we confit for 5 hours, cool it, and then quickly fry it, and we serve it with a spicy caper sauce and a blue cheese mousse. So it's all the flavors that you associate with wings, but in a technique that maybe you haven't seen before. Well, the bands is a big part of what we do. That's what kind of makes us a little bit different than like a normal everyday gastropub. It's not just, bar and alcohol. We really try to embrace the live music. So we really wanted to bring, a really good band atmosphere. I wouldn't quite call us a venue because it's not a ticketed event, but the bands that we bring in are really, really solid bands. They're not, people that have just been playing in the garage for a couple days. That's what they do for a living. They tour. Each location is a little bit different. Here in Toledo, we have roughly about 8 beers on tap, and we always try to rotate different craft beers. Saugatuck Brewing Company out of Michigan, they just came in and did a big tap takeover. So we're featuring a lot of their beers. We have a local craft beer section on the menu to where we feature strictly Toledo-made craft beers that are available, and then also expand that to all of Ohio. If you go to www.bar145toledo.com, that will link you to everything.
Named as the 20th most romantic hotel in America by TripAdvisor.com is Ohio's romantic getaway, Bellemire Suites. Owner John Kranchak told Out and About Columbus what makes Bellemire Suites so special for sharing a moment of love with your special one.
Well, TripAdvisor.com reviews 54,000 hotels, and out of those 54,000, we were the 20th most romantic hotel in America. So it kind of gives you an idea of what we do here. What we provide is a special place for people to come to so that they can relax, get away from things, just rekindle, have an anniversary, birthday. Just a really great place to come to. You know what, we're small. We've got 25 suites, but the suites are really huge. It's kind of like a condo style. We do have certain amenities that other hotels don't have. We've got pools in our suites, which are 18 feet by 11 feet by 5 feet deep and about 92 degrees. So you can swim to your heart's content at any time of day. There's no other people watching you. It's just for you and that spouse or that special person in your life. We've got a jacuzzi tub, we've got a double-headed shower, we've got fireplaces, we've got all the amenities to make it a special weekend or a special day or a night for you too. So I would recommend that when you have an idea in mind when you want to come on up here to Toledo, from Columbus it's about an hour and 45, hour and a half depending on how you're traveling. But when you're ready and you know something, go ahead and give us a call. We do have our front desk is kind of like a concierge, so if we don't have that particular date that you want, we'll find a date that fits your schedule and our schedule and get you the room that you want at the time that you want. Gosh, you know what? We've got all kinds of packages. We've got anniversary packages, we've got birthday packages, we've got licensed massage therapists that'll come in and give a husband and wife massage at the same time right here in your own suite. They'll bring everything right here. You don't have to leave your suite. We don't expect you to leave your suite. We want you to stay right here. We have quite a few different restaurants that deliver here also. So you can eat here, you can get a massage, you can just do everything right here. Our website is BellemireSuites.com. And our phone number is area code 419-874-2233.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. OutandAboutColumbus.com. Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to Facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus. When visiting Toledo, Franklin Park Mall is a one-stop place for your shopping, dining, and entertainment. With over 150 retailers, there's all the variety for you to be yourself. Be fashion forward. anchored by Dillard's, J.C. Penney, Dick's Sporting Goods, and the region's only Macy's. Franklin Park Mall is also home to the largest selection of fashion and style in the area. You'll find Ohio's largest Forever 21, as well as H&M, Banana Republic, Chico's, J. Crew, Pandora, Sephora, White House Black Market, and a brand new Pink store. Be an interior designer for the home. Be sure to visit Northwest Ohio's only Williams-Sonoma and Pottery Barn. Be outdoors. Enjoy the popular outdoor shopping promenade featuring DSW, Old Navy, Talbot's, Ulta, and Charming Charlie. Be playful with great shops for kids like the region's only Build-A-Bear Workshop and Disney Store. Be wined and dined. Enjoy a quick meal or snack at one of many dining court eateries or a nice sit-down meal at Bravo Cucina Italiana, Claddagh Irish Pub, or BD's Mongolian Grill. Be entertained. Top off your day with a movie at our 16-plex Cinemark Theater featuring the only extreme digital theater in the area. And be comfortable with great family amenities like family lounges, a children's playland, and comfy soft seating when you're ready for a break. Be yourself at Franklin Park. For a complete listing of retailers and events, visit shoppingfranklinparkmall.com. Well, Toledo's a great destination, and we hope you include it in your vacation plans. Back here in Columbus, we did a little shopping locally.
Well, we've all heard the word digital, but do you really know what it is about when it comes to hearing aids? We talked to Greg Van Horsen of Absolute Hearing Solutions to learn more and why you may want that digital technology at work for you. Well, Greg, I've had a lot of people approach me and ask me, they said, is really Absolute Hearing Solutions that good a deal? And I said, it is an incredible deal. If you're looking for hearing aids, you got to go see them. Give us some reasons why that is.
Well, the big difference is we just have the same exact hearing as everybody else, and we don't charge anywhere near the same price. I mean, a lot of people can play around with prices. Well, we charge this. Well, we charge the same price. Well, it's like going to get in a car, spending $20,000 on a car. Are you getting a Cadillac or are you getting a Chevette? I mean, it's the same type of thing. So whenever you're comparing hearing aids, you want to get the model number and the actual manufacturer so that you can really compare what exactly are you getting, because there is a big difference between manufacturers of what they have. Some people focus on these bands, which are equalizers. Well, just because you have a 16-band hearing aid and it could do all these functions, I can get a 5-year-old hearing aid that's a 16-band hearing aid. So it's what is actually in the chip, how fast of it is. Right now, the new technology is comparing like the 2014 chips in computers compared to the 1995. So there's a huge difference in how they manage speech, and noise is a big part. The old hearing aids were basically designed to help you understand or just hear things. Now the new ones are designed to help you understand speech, which is a huge difference.
Speaking of that, you've got one of these new miniaturized, and it is digital. Let's show the folks that.
Okay, yeah, this one right here these are called Invisible, and what these are 100% digital. There's another brand out there that also does a deep insertion hearing aid, but those are analog, and you really can't control the features on it too well. And these are 100% digital, and what they are is they're called invisible hearing aids. So people that really don't want anybody to see them. I've had people from 94-year-old lady get them to a gentleman came the other day who's 51 and sells insurance and doesn't want anybody noticing that he's wearing anything. And that's really what that market's for.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. OutandAboutColumbus.com. Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus.